I'm live. There's a very odd thing going here because my computer time says 13:58. My time on my phone says 14:01. So I don't know how there can be 3 minutes of difference, but because presumably they all get the same time off the internet. But well, what do I know? Nothing. Hello, Neil Pye. How are you doing? Don't tell us any bad jokes until later, because there's only me here, apparently. Yeah. Oh, no, there's 7 people here. So that's good. Very good. Hello, you 7 people. Talk to me. Joan, hello. Good morning. Yes. If you say so, in sunny Florida. It's actually sunny Yorkshire now. We've got sunshine. It's a bit chilly, but it's nice. Bob, hi. Neil, what? No jokes? Are you ill? James Gocher, hello. You'll notice Mrs. KeefCooks isn't here yet. She might appear later, but I'll tell you more about that. Yeah, when there's more people. Oh, 6 people now. We lost one. What happened? How bizarre. The ASA not making the dinner. Mrs. KeefCooks isn't making the dinner, and I'm not making the dinner yet because it's not dinner time. James, what subject? There is no subject, just waffling as usual. Cindy Murata, hello. You lot and mods. Right, Cindy, you requested chicken cordon bleu, and I did it. I gave you a shout out. Did you see it? What a weird day. What a weird week. Oh, hopefully hairdressers and barbers are going to be able to open on the 12th of April. I think I might pay a visit. Because, yeah. Nah. I did these bits myself, you probably noticed. Yeah, Neil, okay, yes, we had the jab, me and the missus, on Friday. So I've been fine. I've just had, a little pain around the injection site. Not pain, just dull ache. Mrs. KeefCooks had more of a severe reaction. She's been extremely fatigued, and she's actually in bed now. I think she's on the phone to somebody, but yeah, and also weird dreams and things. So she'll be all right, but it's just been a little bit fraught. iPad tips and tricks. Hello. Oh, Cindy. Okay, right. Good. Yeah, because you got a shout out, but I've moved the shout outs to the back end of the videos now because some people are saying get on with it, and we don't want to listen to shout outs and things. So fair enough. Shro Thelk. Hi, I'm fine. How are you? James, top priority haircut. It's oh my goodness, Shro, the Cholan recipe, that's about 100 years old. I made that. And yeah, fantastic thing for winter, really. If you don't know, peeps, Cholan is a Jewish hot pot stew kind of thing. It's beef and beans and veggies and things, and it's very slow cooked because you're not allowed to do any work on the Sabbath, so you do it just before the Sabbath starts, and then you can eat it just after it finishes. So that's pretty clever. Jerry Zantabrulu, hiya, how are you? Yeah, Cholan. I mean, that was yeah, goodness. I need to make that again. I really liked it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the jab. I mean, they were so efficient at the clinic when we had it, and it was, you know, there's been these timetables of when you might get it according to what age you are, what conditions you have, and things. And so I wasn't actually expecting to get it till about kind of May or June, maybe. And then a week ago, the clinic sent a text saying you can have it, you know, last Friday or next Friday at the other clinic. And so we booked in and we had it, and I'm very, very, very happy. And I have no time whatsoever for anti-vaxxers and things. It's just do it. You know, it is not possible to inject Bill Gates into your arm or whatever the latest theory is. So don't be silly. Yeah. The ASA 1972, have a few drinks while making dinner. Why not? There are no rules against that. So, yeah, sick of everything. And yeah, I really can't wait for it to be over, but I don't want it to be rushed because it'll just break everything again. And I'm not at all convinced that all kids, school kids, should be going back all at the same time when you know, the teachers haven't all been vaccinated and tested and everything. And the government are saying, well, we'll have testing units in the schools and they can have everybody, all the kids can get tested 2 or 3 times a week or whatever, and it's just not physically, economically, or even logically sensible or possible. So I think that you know, but at least the way they've structured coming out of lockdown in, you know, 4 chunks, 5 weeks apart, that's fine. That's very fine, because then you've got time to see what the effect of the first stage is, the second stage is, and so on. So yeah. Cindy, yeah, reactions. Well, it's a new thing, and not everybody is going to be 100% okay with it, but you know, nobody's dying from it, and it's just saving lives. So do it. Edgar Burleyman, hello. You made it this time. Woohoo! Hi Keith. Hi people. Oh, you made it. You're here. Okay, you haven't been cooking something obscure, right? Okay. James Gocher, a parrot. I don't know. Neil Pye had it on the 17th. Where? Okay, 2 weeks ago. A week ago. I can't count. A week ago. No. Felt tidier. Yeah, Cindy. I mean, recovers. She'll be fine, but it's just a little bit of thing that happens. James says, James, sick as a parrot. Sick as a parrot. Edgar, cook something obscure. Yeah. Somebody earlier mentioned Choland, beef and bean stew thing that I did a recipe for about 5 years ago. Oh, Stuart Reynolds, Millionaire Shortbread. Oh my goodness, that. Oh, yeah, that's an old one as well. That was lovely. That. And Sparky from Dewsbury. Hello. Not so far from us in sunny Leeds. With I don't lie, it is sunny. So yeah. Francisco de Lisbon. Sorry, I can speak about 100 words of Spanish, but I can't speak any Lisbonese, Portuguese, except pastéis de nata, which somebody asked me to do once, but I've chickened out. It looks very hard, actually. Pastéis de nata, a little sort of Portuguese custard tart thing. Bit weird. Well, bit strange. Hema Alam. Hello from that London. Yes. Edgar. Where are you, Edgar? Planting crops here in November. Not November, February. God. I've got to do some planting. I think the other day or the other week I made Spanish morcilla black pudding and hinted that because I'd had requests for English black pudding, and what I wanted to do was bury black pudding, but the recipe for it includes, can you see that, pennyroyal? Why is it inside out? Pennyroyal herb, which is related to mint, it's very strong and very hard to get hold of, so I'm going to have to grow it. And the reason it's hard to get hold of is, in excess, if you are pregnant, it can abort your fetus, and it's yeah. But we just use it tiny bit, but we have to grow it first. So yeah. Okay. Sparky cooking carrots using stick blender. We found carrot goop as a thickener. Yes, yeah, that would work. Sure, what's my favorite country in terms of recipes? Well, it's got to be India, I think. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Thailand. All those hot, sunny places where the food is vibrant and tasty and packed with herbs and spices and goodness. Yes, so there. Also, I do like a pie. Hey, Cindy, yeah, good one. Although, the other thing I've started doing is chapters where, if you look in the description, I'll make a list of important bits within the recipe, and you can just click on and go straight there if you want to do that. So yeah. BS, interesting username. A huge Amsterdam fan. Yep. Addicted to UK food. Okay, good. We have I have a brother-in-law lives in Amsterdam near the airport. Hoofddorp. And yeah, like Amsterdam, very good. And yeah. Francisco, Mrs. K will, yeah, go. Dale, WandaVision. No, I haven't, because I don't want to subscribe to Disney Plus. This is a weird thing, isn't it? It's like, it used to be, have you got a telephone? Or have you got this? Have you got that? And now it's like, have you got Netflix? Have you got Amazon Prime? Have you got that? And have you got Disney Plus? And I'm just not going to subscribe to everything. I've got Amazon Prime, so that's what I've got. And if it's not on there and it's not on the BBC or the ITV or Channel 4 or whatever, I'll not be watching it. So yeah, it's a weird thing. Edgar, I've heard of Kentucky, obviously. Jack and Daniel, because yeah, last frost is April 7th. Is that guaranteed? Is that because of that chicken thing, that that animal that predicts the weather? I can't remember it. Okay, we're James, keep it for the fellas then, that mint thing. Oh, the penny royal. Yeah, no, I mean, I think you have to have like buckets full of it to actually, but some people might. Yeah. 1973 Washoe, Australia has pretty good pie floaters. So I've heard. Yeah. I only know about Australian pie floaters because of Terry Pratchett, who wrote a book about Australia-ish. And his pie making character from the Discworld, CMOT Dibbler, cut my own throat, who has like, he has an equivalent in any place where a novel is set. So in Australia, there's Fair Go Dibbler in, and he sells pie floaters. So yeah. Neil Pie, ever feel like going for an English? I kind of think I know what you mean, but yeah, what does it mean? It's like going to the chippy, isn't it? Yeah. And are you guys seeing this inside out? Because I am on the monitor. I don't know why, but anyway, Mrs. KeefCooks got me this T-shirt for my birthday. So next time I went to the chippy, I just stood in the doorway wearing it and said. And she took a photo and put it on their Facebook page. So there you go. Hima, Madhu Jaffrey's cooking show. I love it to bits, but you know the recipe is like 1,000 ingredients. Dal tokri, that. Well, I know what dal is, but tokri I don't know. Bit obscure. Francisco, give it a go. You're talking about the pastéis de nata, yeah. Hoofddorp, yeah. Yes, that's right. We had a family gathering there a few years ago, which, you know, Mrs. KeefCooks comes from a big family. There's 7 sisters and brothers, and all the other halves try to get together every year. Haven't managed it for the last year or two, obviously, for obvious reasons, but yeah, always good fun. Yeah, Cindy, the carrot paste as a thickener. Also, you know, potato mash, it's overcooked spuds. Yeah. Neil, have I got a video? What do you mean? In fact, I've got lots of videos. Sparky, that was really weird because I did make a stand pie this Christmas just before, so somebody might find a link to that. And it was spectacular. It was huge. It weighed 4 pounds, and it was brilliant. But yeah, Edgar estimated. I don't know. Himalam, the TV subscriptions. Yeah, I mean it's if you're not careful, you can end up, you know, you're tossing a fiver there, a tenner there, It comes to like a lot of money every month, and a lot of it you're not using. And I only, well, Prime, God, what a genius! The combining free next day delivery with, you know, a good range of teleprograms. It's you know, for well, I don't know, what is it? £6-7 a month, kind of. So yeah. Oh yeah, good point. That. Oh, I've lost the plot. I'm behind. I'm talking too much. Right, I'm just gonna have to whiz through this till I can catch up. Okay, frozen carrot paste for thickening stuff. Great idea. Cindy, yes, we're not telling anybody else about the chapters theory. Darlene, right? Hello. Mike Whitcomb, soon to be moving house, but staying in Italia. Neil Paya, I thought it was. Goodness gracious me, what a great show. We want the blandest thing on the menu. Shrovethelk, I don't know what brekkers are. Okay, you've explained. Middle Eastern style pastry with cheese and potato and blah, blah, blah. Like a pasty. I don't know. Anyway, no. Cindy, you mean backwards? Yeah, no. Okay, that's good. Because on my monitor, it's mirrored, it's reversed. Brenda Rigdon, good morning. How the devil are you? Tilapia. We used to get a lot of tilapia in Dubai. What was it? It's grouper. It's funny how fish has like about 10 different names everywhere. But I thought tilapia is okay. It's a white fish as long as it's not what's that nasty one? Bassa and pollock, the taste of knout. Okra, hairy courgettes. Steve's cooking. Hello, matey. Yeah, we're more or less well. We're just bored to death of lockdown and that. Lee Ann Herman, good morning, USA. James, wow, big family, one floor of a large Liverpool hotel. Goodness, yeah. Where we go? Neil, have you got a video? Is a Young Ones reference? Okay, I kind of slightly missed the Young Ones. I think it was when I was at uni and I didn't have a telly. Just have real life, going out and meeting buddies and meeting buddies in the flesh and that. It was, interesting. Mike, Mrs. Casey is under the weather. We both had the vaccine on Friday. I'm fine. I've just got a slightly sore arm. Mrs. has got extreme fatigue, and so she's just taking it easy. She might not. I wouldn't bank on it. Sorry. I could pretend to be her and dribble. Okay, Cindy, my shepherd's pie. Yeah, already. Oh dear. Oh, 7:21 in Edmonton, Alberta. Okay, great stuff. Nicole V, it snowed overnight. Where are you? Yeah. Joella Inslee, hello. Alan Solon, what medal is that behind me? I don't know. Do you mean the flag? That is the flag of Yorkshire, God's own county. Bauer. You don't have golden syrup. So my recipe, do you mean my recipe for golden syrup? Because that's that's good. Cindy, links might be blocked. Yeah, I don't know. Tilapia tastes horrible. Well, I can't remember that being the case, but it's been a long time since I've had it. Chef Arel Young, howdy doody. Neil, yeah. Neil Pad loves you all. There you go. Dribble. I might have meant drivel. Darlene Wright, do we have wild game on the menu? We can't really easily get wild game. Joan, I've told her to feel better many times. So yeah. Mike, from -4. Yeah, I mean it's been kind of a more shrunken scale, but it was. Well, 2 weeks ago we had snow, and now it's sunny. So yeah, it's good. Cat 77 7. How to make a dish interesting with butter beans. I've got one. I bought some butter beans. I'm going to do something with butter beans at some point. I've forgotten what it is. Steve's Cooking. I am near Rotherham. I'm in Leeds. If you ever come to Rotherham, I'll meet you somewhere and we'll go for a socially distanced cup of tea or something. I know you're from Rotherham, so yeah. I'm from Donny originally, but I escaped. Gary Morley, hello matey, how are you doing? Are you well? Mike Whitcomb's, yeah, okay. Well, it feels a little bit springy here. There's crocuses and things, and I'm looking at crocuses now, and I'm thinking saffron, because I never knew. Well, I know saffron is the stamens of crocus flowers, but I never knew that, you know, you just grab a crocus, pull them out, and just dry them somewhere, and then you've got saffron, and it doesn't cost you £1,000 a kilo. So I'm going to be. We've got a few dozen in the garden, so I'm going to be harvesting those. Yeah. Where are we going? Sorry, I've lost the plot. Okay, Nicole V, gluten-free recipes. Yeah, I should maybe look into that. I mean, you know, we're not intolerant, so it's not an imperative, and I don't really understand it. But anyway, yeah. Joan, swimming weather. Good for you, matey. Stand by, yeah. Okay. Peshwari kebab has that got like sweet stuff inside it? I'm not sure. Joan Haddock, brilliant fish. Yeah. Mike, Twister is a wild game. I don't. Is that like a pun? You talk about Twister, the thing where you bend and get intimate with, whatever. Oh dear. Well, Cat 77 haddock in batter is a splendid thing. Ken Dodd, Yorkshire born and Yorkshire bred, strong in the arm and weak in bed. He was wrong, you know. Did he? Has he passed away, Ken Dodd? I can't remember. You know, he's a Liverpool legend, and there's a brilliant statue of him at Lime Street Station with he's walking along with his tickling stick, and Google it. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever had halibut, Nicole. I know that's not a thing that turns up in shops or at market. Steve's Cooking. All right, you're on, mate. Yeah. I mean, is that actually likely in the coming year, do you think? Mike, you haven't, and I'm not making macaroni latico. I've actually got some. I've been trying to get around to doing fish and chips since Friday, and so the fish is still in the fridge because we just haven't really been eating. Chicken soup. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Joella Hinsley, cassoulet. No, I haven't. Oh, that might be why I got the butter beans. We watched Rick Stein in France. Rick Stein is very well-known British cook from Cornwall. He owns every eating outlet in Padstow, and a fishmonger's and a fish and chip shop. Cassoulet, no, but in France he had some, and went in the kitchen to watch the chef making the sausages that go in, which are andouillette, and they're just like kind of intestines and really nasty looking stuff inside a sausage casing. And I'd want to try it authentically before trying to make it, basically. So yeah, Cindy, yeah, smash that like button. Thank you. Jack Hewen, hello, love the videos, thank you. Higginbottom. Oh no, Higginbottom. When I was at uni, we had a Higginbottom in one of our classes for a politics lecture. And the lecturer was, I think he invented political correctness, because he wouldn't call her Higginbottom, he called her Higginbotham, but she didn't spell it like you spelt it. She spelt it bottom as in bottom. And it was just, I don't know, is he winding her up or what? Anyway, craving fish supper, good, get one. Neil Pye, Ken Dodd is no more. Yes, yeah, I kind of think I knew that, but I can't actually remember when it happened. Sparky, that's just to make it look bright yellow. Yeah, to put turmeric in the batter. Mike Wickham, we have established Doddy died. Yeah. You've had another fish to fry. Yeah. All right, Cindy. Yeah. We've got a fire stick, and I hate watching myself on the telly. I actually hate watching myself on the computer, because it's because I don't have a makeup person or anything. And oh yeah, Neil, tax problem with Ken Dodd. Didn't he do a spell in jail? I think he did. Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter. Give over. Okay, John. Ken Dodd's dad's dogs died. Ken Dodd's dad. Yeah, okay. All right. Nicole V. Probably that haddock that's been in the fridge since Friday that was going to be battered and served with chips. Rolling eyes. Andrea, quite simply revolting. Thank you for the clarification. That's what I probably needed to hear. But I'll still, try it if I don't know. I mean, I'm scared to try tripe, which is like one of the stomachs of a moo cow, or part of it. Yeah. Okay, Neil. Vaseline on the camera lens. Okay, JCK Barks. Mrs. KeefCooks is abed. She's exhausted, possibly as a result of having the COVID vaccine on Friday. Tiredness is one of the side effects that some people get. So, yeah. I mean, she's okay, I think. But I don't think she'll be turning up for the show today. Mike, you turn up your nose at bones in anchovies, a full bird non-mercy. What you talk about? A full bird for what? Nah. Joan Tripis Chewy. Yeah. Gary. A video channel called Web Spoon. Amazing things with eggs. No, I haven't. But I do amazing things with eggs. Brenda, tripe is like chewing a rubber band. And Joan doesn't taste like much, not missing anything. Okay, fine, that's cool. That is cool. Hima, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. as in tomorrow. I just hadn't had time to think about it really, so I don't know. Because on this, a month ago when we did the live stream, we were talking about doing this in the kitchen with the hot plate, and I'd cook something, and I completely haven't done anything about that because I would need to, set up a different bunch of equipment to film it and that, and yeah. Okay. Mike, Andrea is a little bird. No, it's not. It's I don't know what that is, but Andrea is a sausage stuffed with bits of intestine wall and in it, nasty, unpleasant. Anyway, Cindy, try it in foo. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what's menudo. Don't know what that is. Or me nudo. I'm standing here with no clothes on. Neil Pye, I believe it or not, have done a video of how to make a crisp sandwich. It did involve making your own crisps, but yeah. Mike, yeah, good one about tripe. Yeah. Alan Brown made cheese and onion mash to go with the beef stew. That's interesting. I bet that's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, I know I've said I've never actually tried it. I have had it offered as a tapa in bars in Madrid, and I think I got as far as sticking a bit on my fork and raising it to my mouth, and my companion said, "Do you know what that is, mate?" I said, "No." He said, "It's tripe." So it was returned to the plate pretty quickly. Gary Morley, Irish dish, drisheen, like black pudding. Is that a suggestion? I'm not going to make it, but I did have, when I did the morcilla, the Spanish black pudding, a couple of weeks ago, there was one or two Irish people commented on drisheen and how much they liked it, but I've never had that one. John Curtin, tornado omelette, what is it? I know the omelette bit, but tornado? I need that explaining, please. Cross buns. Yeah, I've done that. But Mike Whitcomb. Okay, right. I'll fess up. I might end up doing a sourdough loaf tomorrow, but I wanted to show how you make the starter from scratch, which like takes 4 or 5 days. I could do it. I think I'll do it. Yeah, bread. Yeah, sourdough bread. Because my sourdough is coming on a treat. It's brilliant. Toulouse sausage. Oh, Ortolan. Ah, right. Yeah, I've heard of it. Oh, and you have them whole, don't you? With all, yeah. No, I don't think I'll ever try Ortolan. So, Rolly, what is Toulouse sausage from Toulouse? What's the special thing about it? Hema, hot cross buns. I did hot cross buns, I think, well, probably 5 or 6 years ago. So maybe time for a rerun. I'm finding myself, I'm wanting to do all the old recipes that I did, when I first started, when I was terrified of talking to the camera, and I had this huge goatee, and I was doing, yeah. And a stupid hat and things. So I feel I've come on a bit since then, and I should redo things. Yeah. Pho. Yes, Cindy, pho. What the pho? Yeah. 3-bean chili. Yeah, dried pulses. They're massively economical, but you got to be organized and sort them out ahead of time because yeah, 240 grams in a 400-gram tin. It's wicked. Oh, Mike, sourdough hot cross buns. That most certainly is not a thing, but could it be? I don't know. I do sourdough crumpets and sourdough pancakes. Yeah. So hot cross buns, they're like a bready thing, aren't they? They have yeast in. So yeah. Yeah, could do. Jennifer Guy Rock. Okay. A Japanese omelette. I don't know. All right. Oh, Teddy, the oven baked ratatouille. That's another one. That's from before we came to England. That was in Spain. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh. Okay. Cindy, menudo is Mexican tripe soup. Supposed to be good for hangover. Okay, fine. I never get hangovers. Edgar, I don't know what a Windsor bean is. What does that mean? Gary, I think you're on your own with the East End tripe and onions, drizzle with gravy. Really? Joel, you're listening to me while you're doing your physics homework. Okay, well, what's the? I don't know anything about physics, so I can't. It's Mike Whitcomb. Oh, the stupid. Well, I've got a collection of stupid arts, and they were silly, and I'm not silly anymore. I'm very sensible. I want people to take me seriously, like Gordon Ramsay. Oh, not really. Mickey Mario Kart. Hello. From Medway Towns. Yeah. Okay, Mickey. Mrs. KeefCooks is having a big long kip because we had the vaccine on Friday. She's had a bit of a reaction that makes her very, very, very tired. So it looks like it's just going to be me. So you might as well just go home, switch off now. Oh, can we have some likes, please? We need some likes. That's like. I don't know what's so special about broad beans either. I don't know. I'd never heard that was the only ones rich people would eat. But yeah. Kelly Polizzi, hello, New Hampshire. Thank you. Right, lost it. If you do sourdough hot cross buns, you want to cut the profits. In your dreams, buddy. Jaden Goodrum, good day, mate. You in Australia? Or what? Mickey Mario Kart, homemade Easter egg. I actually did, but homemade cream egg. Do you know Cadbury's cream eggs? The horrible, really sweet little things. I made that a few years ago. Wasn't as sweet and was actually quite nice. Edgar, yeah, broad beans. I know what they are. Teddy, many numbers. I have never done a pretzel, and I'm a bit scared because you have to dip them in lye, which I think is caustic soda, and I don't think that's something that should be anywhere near food. I could be wrong. Obviously, I am, and I'm not mad on pretzels anyway. So no. Paul Boyle, very good. Sourdough pizza, it's the yeast you can do. Right, where are we? Okay. Yeah, Mike, I believe Gordon Ramsay is in trouble because yesterday he was on Ant and Dec's Saturday night show that I never ever watched. And first of all, he criticised some random member of the public's teeth because she had gaps between them, and it's like, you know. And then he dropped a sweary bomb on family television live, and yeah, it's okay. I could F and Jeff, but I prefer not to because, you know, there are children watching and that. So yeah. Okay, Rawley, Toulouse sausage, coarse pork, fat duck, garlic, nutmeg. Yeah, sounds nice. Yeah. Jaden Goodrum, I'm doing fine. We are fine-ish. You know, given the circumstances. Jody Lynn, Ramy, from Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the good wishes. She'll be all right. She just needs good long rest, basically. So. Right, Jennifer, this was the first dose. Not onto the second dose for, well, they say 12 weeks. But yeah, Jaden, good day, Australia. Yeah, I guess that, because only Australians say good day, which is a very nice thing. No, Mike, I did do a long cream egg, yeah. It was it was bizarre. I can't actually remember how it turned out, but yeah. John Curtin, last meal if the world was to end in 3 hours. Steak and kidney pudding. Could just about do that in time. Yeah. Cindy, instead of lye, dip the pretzels in baking soda water. Baking soda water. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Alan Brown, your missus makes braised lamb's hearts. They're lovely. Yeah, I've had a go at lamb's hearts. I think I'm not maybe not cooking them for long enough. They're not as lovely and tender as I would expect them to be. Jaden, oh, nice cup of Yorkshire tea. Good stuff. Very good. Ruth D, hello from the Philippines. Gary Morley, I'm sorry to hear that. I think you're wrong, as you know. But there you go. Yeah, Mickey Maricart. Yeah, I did speak about doing a cook along sort of thing, and up until like Friday, that was the plan. But then, what with getting the vaccine, and also I had to take the car in for its MOT yesterday, so it was in the garage yesterday, and I couldn't do any shopping or anything, and then they took all my money, and I just haven't got my head around organising anything for that. So yeah. James Fisher. No, it was the Pfizer vaccine. Jennifer, baking soda. Okay, yeah. As I said, I'm not that crazy on pretzels. So, Edgar, shame on you. Bauer recipes. It looks like it's probably going to be sourdough bread this week. Sparky, okay, enjoy the stand pie recipe. It is a marvel of engineering. So yeah. Mike Whitcomb, you rude person, tips you update, honestly. Joella, All right. These live streams are on the last Sunday of every month. I usually make a little tipsy short video the night before, and also put it on the Facebook page, KeefCooks, and on my Patreon page and wherever. So yeah, but just remember, last Sunday of the month, and always the same time, 2:00 GMT. Samantha hitting at 80,000. Yes, thank you. I'd prefer it if it was 180,000. So don't stop subscribing. Banana and walnut blur. Banana and walnut loaf. Banana bread. I don't know. Soft pretzel. Well, I've only had really hard crunchy pretzels. So yeah, maybe soft ones would be. It's good. Are they more like what are the other things? Those donut things. I don't know. Late night Saturday tipsy live stream. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Cindy, thank you. Bagels, flipping heck. I did a video making bagels once. It was awful. They were just sticky. I couldn't make them not stick to the non-stick thing. But yeah. Okay, well, I've never come across that kind of pretzel, so I might be interested in looking at that. Neil Pie, don't lie. Tipsy, but flipping heck. It wasn't. It wasn't great. It was slightly embarrassing. Okay, soft pretzels, great warm with a bit of mustard, I'm sure. Yeah. Brenda, soft pretzels like a brown salty breadstick. Edgar, awful unless you just want to exercise your jaw but can't chew gum. Okay, we're getting a mixed picture of pretzeldom. So, bagel. Oh no, you're talking about bagels. Okay. No, I like bagels. I think they're great. But yeah. Hey, anyway, and a bit chewy too. Rolly, Gary, behave. Just don't do it. Come on, somebody, change subject quick. Thank you. Soft pretzels for sandwiches. I can't imagine that. Edgar, a pretzel. No, I mean, in England, pretzels aren't really much of anything. They're just a weird thing. Yeah, bagels, more or less mainstream. Pretzels, yeah. So no, I've never had one with a pint. Oh my goodness, Mike Whitcomb, what are you on about now? Brezen, a Bavarian staple. Do you know what? I've hardly ever been to Germany, so I don't know a lot about German food. I should go. Yeah. Mickey Mario Kart, toasted red onion bagels. With Marmite. Yes. Yeah, I could go for that. All right. Neil, no. Chicken soup. Gary. Bagels versus crumpets. No contest. Crumpets win. Noted. Since last September, our son and his girlfriend came with and gave us half of their sourdough starter that they've been growing for a bit, and 4 crumpet rings. And taught me how to make sourdough crumpets. And so, like every Saturday or Sunday now, I make crumpets, and we have them with kippers or bacon or something. And yeah, marvelous. So, Bauer, bagels would be good if they didn't have the hole in the middle. Would they work without the hole in the middle? I mean, it's got to be there for a reason. I think it's because they stack them up on a stick. Mike Wickham, Keef's Travels. Oh man, that totally got slaughtered by lockdown. I can't wait for it either, but I just, not making any plans right now because don't know. Darlene, a shooter sandwich made of steak pate and yum. I've never heard of that. Where's that from? It's just a steak sandwich pate. It sounds marvelous, but yeah. Yeah, Neil. Do not say 9 beer. Okay. I generally don't have 9 beers anyway, because, Joan, try and make, if you got a sourdough, I did a video on sourdough crumpets a few weeks ago, I think. Mike, I might do that, yeah. Rolly, chicken Jewish penicillin soup recipe. I don't think I have. I must have done chicken soup at some point, but it's going to have been a long time ago. Oh, Cindy. Is Locke's Jewish sushi? It might be. Oh dear. Dave Bell, hello. We're having a lot of fun here, kinda. Joan, I had a request from somebody to make clotted cream. Yeah. Because I don't know. Can you get clotted cream in Florida? I bet you can't. Lol. Okay, Mickey. I always refer to other sources, cookbooks, recipes, and whatnot. There's probably only about a couple of dozen things that I know how to do without, as you say, pastries, pies, and that. And even if you look at recipe, it's just a basic set of guidelines, unless it's for something specific to a region where they will hunt you down and come and kill you if you do it wrong. So, like spaghetti carbonara. There was an article in the Guardian the other day. A chef published a recipe in the New York Times, and it was tomato carbonara, smoked tomato carbonara, and Italian cooks and everybody have gone insane, absolutely mad, because carbonara is a very special thing. It doesn't have cream in it, it doesn't have bacon in it, and it never, ever, ever has tomatoes in it. And, you're just taking the piss if you do that. Or, you're not making carbonara. You can't call it carbonara. Ooh. No. All right. Okay. Let's. Okay, Teddy, scones made with black treacle. No, the scones aren't made with treacle of any colour. I don't think. John Curtin, really old traditional British meals. I think that's what I do most of the time anyway, isn't it? Darling, right, English made sandwich. I don't know why we're shouting, but what do you mean, English made sandwich? We do make sandwich, but yeah. Okay, Jennifer, a fancy version of McDonald's egg McMuffin and hash browns. Oh, I don't think I've ever had an egg McMuffin. Is that like their breakfast idea burger thing? But I do like a good hash brown. In fact, I have done hash browns, but it was a long time ago, so it might be time for another remake. Egg will have 9 American beers, but not no. You wouldn't be able to walk after 9 German ones, would you? Cindy, chicken soup and matzo balls. Yeah. Okay. Not. Jewish cuisine. I don't really know any Jews, and but they seem to be in love with their food, and that's great. And I would, yeah, here in Leeds, there's a British, a Jewish cluster in Meanwood, and I think they have like a Jewish centre, and I think they've got a cafe there, and I'd really want to go there at some point and see what it's all about, because I know in a place like New York and that, it's or bits of North London. These are big Jewish centres, and the cuisine is everywhere. But here it's like, duh, I wanted some matzo crackers for something a few years ago, and I finally hunted them down. I found some in Sainsbury's, and they're made by a company it was based in Leeds, called Rakusen or something, and I was just like, what? The biggest maker of matzo crackers and things in the UK probably is here in Leeds. So there, who knew? All right, Joan. Like Bialis better than bagels. I don't know what that is. No. Gary, I have never tried making pastrami. No. Jaden, right. Okay. Later. Mike Wickham and Ninja Grill. Yeah, I believe they're good. I haven't got one, but yeah. Dear God, I'm exhausted. Okay, Joan, you would have to make your clot of cream. Okay. Okay, Cedric Chick. Get a fire blanket and a fire extinguisher and keep an eye on what you're doing. Joan, I don't think clot of cream is difficult. You just put it in a very low oven overnight kind of thing. Cindy, I don't know if there is a secret. It's just what I said. It's temperature and time. Edgar, American beer is weak and feeble is what you meant to say, but you just couldn't spell that. Okay. Teddy, healthy recipe for calamari. Eat it raw, don't fry it. Okay, Cindy, yeah, those crumpets. Good. Noodle Kugel. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Mike, Matzo's just like big water biscuits. I didn't think so. I thought they were really, really hard and they kind of shatter when you bite into them. Yeah. Edgar, you call pasta noodles? Yeah. I find that strange because to me, a noodle is a shape. It's a long extrusion. It's not. It doesn't define what it's made of, kind of thing. Loxton soup. I don't know. Rolly, yeah. Marks and Sparks started in Leeds, and they have this ceremonial or remembrance stall of the original thing. It's like a mini museum in Briggate Market. Yeah. Okay, but Jonah, bagel is boiled before baking, yeah, which I found very, very strange. A bialy, I'll say that. Bialy. A dimple full of diced onions. That sounds delicious, actually. Mike, tripe hanging in the local market. Whoa, I don't know. The Acer 1972 find it hard to make chicken soup. Really? I think it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Well, there might be a special ingredient for the penicillin. He was pointing at it, but was buggered if he was going to eat it. Well, I'll tell you what, there's one stall in Leeds Market, Michael something, Butchers. They actually have pork anuses. I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, I'm so not eating that. But I mean, that's the kind of thing that goes into cheap and nasty sausages. And yeah, Rimpy Oberoi. Keep walking on, as Johnny Walker says. Are you referring to that advert, that brilliant Johnny Walker whiskey advert, where this guy is just walking, and things are placed beside the footpath, like a bottle of scotch and maybe a glass and maybe some ice, but he just goes through this entire minute-long monologue without looking aside, without stopping, and it's just done in one shot, and amazing. Yeah. Good tip, Jonah. I put onion skin in when I make chicken stock, good for colour. Nick's weird food combos that are a guilty pleasure. I like that American burger cheese that isn't cheese, and but obvious combo is put it on a burger. But yeah. Mickey Mario Kart, other than cooking, yes, I do. I have another channel called Planet Keef, where I show me doing other stuff like woodwork, electronics, Arduino, 3D printing, painting, and yeah, lots of things. And do I watch any other cooks, chefs on YouTube. Yeah, yes and no. I don't actually watch a lot of. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I've just seen a comment from Mike Wickham. Don't mention John Kirkwood. But Adam Garrett, Scott Ree, I haven't watched for a while. Chris the Butcher is good for a sweary laugh. That bloke from Rotherham, Steve's cooking. And Scottish girl. What's for tea? What's for the tea? I happily mention these people because, they're mostly interesting and, mostly interesting. That's patronizing. Interesting and enjoyable stuff. Cody Maltzman, May as with maple syrup. Matzers with maple syrup. Yeah, okay, that would work. Mike, okay, don't mention. Oh, Jaden, so your chickens are now pets and you can't, yeah, that's a thing that worries me. Yeah. Jody. Skinless chicken breasts, no bones. Yeah. Okay, well, it's just a thing, isn't it? Yeah. 8-year-old rum. I don't really get on with rum. I don't mind it, but I don't. I'd rather have whiskey or brandy. Yeah. Jaden, I love it. The sandwich, British Marmite on one side, Vegemite on the other. Call it the ashes. Is that the burnt toast in the middle? Hey Neil, you said no jokes. Nikki, the painting. I last year I just got into it and I did like one painting a week, like A3 size, and but I'm still in search of my style, and I haven't got there yet, and I've not actually done any painting recently, but I have been watching just a new series that just started the other day, hosted by the artist Grayson Perry, who's a British dude, mostly does ceramics. Him and his wife in their studio, and they have famous guests. They had Boy George yesterday or the day before. They have, the general public will send in work, pictures that they've done, and it's good fun. It's inspiring. A lot of people are finding themselves with a lot of time on their hands during this lockdown, so all of these kind of shows are just great. Poodle noodle. I don't know. Yeah. Dave Bell, right? Instant pot instead of pressure cooker. I'm actually confused by what those things are. They seem to be trying to be everything, and I don't. I don't know if I want to. I've had offers from companies who. Sorry. I've had offers from companies who make things. Instant Pot is a brand, is it? But other companies make like copies, and they want me to review them, and I'm getting very, very picky about what I review these days. So I haven't seen one that has, really grabbed me. Anyway, yes. Okay, agree. Rum too sweet. Yes. Paul van der Groen. I can't. The German butcher. I don't know. No. Jennifer. They're a pressure cooker, but I think they're more. They're also like a rice cooker, a slow cooker, just a general pot thing. Oh, Brenda. Time Team. I've really not watched that. Maybe one episode. I only know Tony Robinson from that. I don't know about Mick Aston, or anything. Mickey. Yeah, Bob Ross. People used to comment. They say I was like a cooking Bob Ross, because of my relaxed and genial way of presenting, ish. But I'd never heard of him, so I looked him up and watched a few episodes. Yeah, he was brilliant. And recently they've started showing his shows on British telly as well. Yeah, he's great. Is no more, apparently, I think. So yeah. But yeah, he was. Jaden, do I watch modern Doctor Who? I kind of, I love Jodie Whittaker in the role, but I wasn't keen on the whole, 3 sidekicks, and that's purely done for box ticking. They have to, cover a diversity of racial and social people, things, and they seem superfluous, basically. Anyway, but the plots can disappear up their own backside and be just annoying. So Jennifer, crock pot rice cooker as well. Yeah. Mike Whitcomb, Tommy Robinson. No, Tommy Robinson is. We will not talk about Tommy Robinson. I've forgotten his name now. He was Baldrick in Blackadder. Tony Robinson, right? I don't know what ground force is, Mike. Jaden. Oh, your message gone. Okay, Tony Robinson. Yeah. It's we got there. Okay, all right, guys, you can stop now. We've done it. So yeah. So yeah, Dave, if you've got like an instant pot, and it's pressure cooking, does it, because of the pressureness, does it have multiple seals and safety devices and things, or is it just a bomb? So steak can be, so they turned out good. Neil, just you wait, it'll happen. The Acer, cooking on gas better than electric. Yes, on traditional electric, but I do have an induction hob, which I think is every bit as good as gas. It's as controllable, and a lot cleaner. You've just got a flat, clean surface to clean down. So I prefer induction, but not old-fashioned electric things. So yeah. All right. Mike, yeah. Early 2000s garden makeover show hosted by What's His Face and the infamously braless Charlie Dimmock. Yeah. Okay. In the early 2000s, yes, I was busy expatting. Yeah. So. Jennifer, okay, a reassuring description of what an Instant Pot can do. Yeah. Mickey, yeah, you're not wrong. The old-fashioned pressure cookers really were bombs. But I've got one that's it's 10 years old. It's it doesn't have a loose bit that sits on the top and whistles. And I like it. I'm used to it. I'm used to the scary noises and the hissing and puffing and squirting and stuff that it does. So yeah, but yeah, and if I didn't have all the separate bits, I've got a crock pot, I've got a pressure cooker, I've got normal pans, and I haven't got much space left in the kitchen. Do I need another piece of kit? So yeah. Mickey Mario Kart, marvelous cooking tools. What do they call it? Asterisk. What did the asterisk mean? Ira Brazier, hello, Governor, hello. Neil Pye, oh, is Charlie Dimmock a girl then? Is that what you're saying? Oh, double intender. Oh, flipping heck, I don't know. Tyler Hawkinson, the Chip Butty, other variations. Oh, stick anything in. Alan Titchmarsh, what's his face? And Jennifer, yeah, I did have an accident with a pressure cooker once a long time ago, and it was the old-fashioned one that had like the separate bit, and it got blown off. I was doing rice, and I think all the water must have got cooked away, and all this rice was shooting through the nozzle and hitting the ceiling. It was like, poo, 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 poo. Very good fun. All right. Okay. So, right, that gardening show. I never seen it. Jaden, I don't think just because you were born on the day he died doesn't mean that you are his incarnation necessarily. So yeah. Dave, okay, well, I'm open mind on Instant Pot, but I'm not going to rush out and buy one. Mickey, okay, God, this is confusing. Cindy, read the instructions. They do make horrible hissing sounds and that, and yeah, but as long as you've got your things in the right place, you'll be okay. Sorry, Mike Whitcomb, salad cream in a chip butty. Come on, you are talking now. I haven't had salad cream for about 30 years. Oh, it's like England's answer to mayonnaise made without anything interesting and a lot of vinegar, if I recall. Oh, fish finger butty is excellent. Yeah, yeah, with salad cream. I made a posh one with uh, oh God, brain's gone. That sauce, it's mayonnaise with like pickly things in it. Okay, Mickey, imagine the rice fountain flying in the air. Yeah, it would have been a great video, but I was a bit concerned and hiding under the table at the time. Joan, you've got an Instapot and how to use it. Yeah, well, this is the kind of thing that I'm worried about happening. Yeah, and I've got this air fryer that I was sent to review, and it lives in the corner, and I could use it an awful lot more, but I just keep forgetting about it. So yeah, cold corned beef sandwiches with salad cream. That sounds delicious, Mike. Absolutely amazing. Right. So here we go. Nearly finished. Salud. Yeah, tin corned beef. I bought a can of spam the other day. I did a cooked breakfast, so we had sausage, bacon, and a slice of spam fried, and beans, tomato, egg, all that. And the Mrs. KeefCooks, she's like, "What's this?" I said, "It's spam," and she refused to believe me because I'm such a snob about things like that, basically. And yeah, somebody asked me if I had any secret things. That's one: spam, fried spam, marvelous. Burp. I know. I emptied my glass. So yeah, where are we? Old Empire. 5.7%. Nom. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah, dandelion and burdock. Oh, I bought some of that a while ago. I don't know if most of you know what dandelion and burdock is. It's a soft drink that we had in England before Coke invaded. So and made from dandelion and burdock, which is a bizarre combination, but it's fabulous. Really, really nice tasting stuff. And yeah, I think I might get some. Jaden, nice skull. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Jody. Hazel the donkey. Hazel the donkey. Who's Hazel the donkey? Jennifer. There's one ingredient in meat. Meat. Yeah, I think a chemist would not put it quite like that, but yeah. No, but I mean, going vegetarian doesn't mean you're going for fake meat, although it's it seems to make it easier for a lot of people if they just have what they normally have, like a burger or some bacon, but it's made out of plants. Yeah, it's not going to be. Well, it's not natural, and it's kind of weird. Ooh. Oh, Mike, cool larder. My mother, where we grew up, we had a cool larder. But we didn't have a fridge until I was about 7, and interestingly, it was a gas fridge, gas operated fridge. It was weird. It was great, good. Neil Pine, dandelion. I mean, well, yeah, it was our default pop. There was dandelion and burdock, and there was lemonade, and sometimes there was orange aid, and they were all. Well, yeah, dandelion and burdock I liked a lot. Wagyu Kobe beef. Yeah, no, not really. It's as you say, it's silly money, massively overrated, and yeah. Gary Bugs. Oh, Bugs. I'm not jumping up and down about the idea of eating bugs. I'm sure they wouldn't be in direct bug form, but what's the difference between a cockroach and a prawn? Things, artificial meat. I haven't researched it. I had an Impossible Burger, the ones that are supposed to bleed, and they cost twice the price of a normal one. And yeah, Mike, burdock is well, it's a plant that's got big leaves. I think does it grow beside nettles? So when you get stung by a nettle, you pick up burdock leaf and rub it on the sting, and it fixes it. I could be wrong. Teddy, Red Dwarf, yeah. Hazel Donkey. Okay, well, I'll have a look at that. Is she a donkey? Really? Neil, doctor told you to eat more meat. Okay, I'm not arguing. Randy, you're right. Edgar, you're right. Oh, boiled horse. Sarsaparilla, I don't think so. Root beer, yes, I have tried. I do, and I like that. I don't think they're gross, but I don't know what kind of roots they're made of. Mozzarella burgers, don't know. Dandelion in your salad, really? Is that just the leaves or the, well, I guess. I don't know. Spam chips, yeah. Joan, Joan, the food broker, you represent Beyond Meat. Okay, good. All right, so you got a horse in this race. I think they're gonna kind of monopolize the situation because they've got this range of products. They've invested a lot. They want a return on their investment, and at my Tesco's, I pay. Well, I make my own burgers, so they cost, maybe 50p in meat, 50 pence. Beyond burgers were £2 each, just for the patty. It's a lot of money. It's a lot more than even if you got a ready-made meat-based one. But anyway, yeah, it's just capitalism. There we go. Oh, you got your anchovies. That's all right then. Spam battered. Oh, spam fritters. I did that once. Oh, mate, homemade salad cream. I've got no idea how you make salad cream. Oh, no. Right. Jennifer, good answer. Not afraid of a shrimp infestation. Okay. The Acer Champion beer, I've never heard of it. No. Where's that? Is that British or what? Gary, like, yeah. Dentist rinse watch. No, you can buy that. It's not rinse root beer. The Impossible Burger cooked on the same grill. Oh, didn't Burger King or somebody make that mistake? They had vegetarian burgers and cooked them on the same plancha as the meat burgers. Yeah, bit silly, bit naughty. It's like McDonald's used to cook their fries in tallow, which is beef fat, and people, well, veggies eventually cottoned on and got somewhat upset, so they had to change, and so their chips, their fries taste different. Yeah. While we're at it, Mike, homemade salad cream. Okay, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll look at it, but I don't think that's enough for a whole video. Dave Bell, spam battered. I did that. Spam fritters, nice, but not very healthy. Okay, am I going backwards here? I'm repeating myself. R. Bauer, ever tried horse? Knowingly, yes. Unknowingly, probably more times, because of, we had this horse meat scandal in the UK a few years ago. But yeah, I got some actual horse in Spain. It was okay, yeah, very lean, and Mickey Mario Kart, Mrs. KeefCooks occasionally, very occasionally, and but she doesn't get enough practice because of me not letting her. And I tend to hover and say, don't do that, do this sort of thing. So I'm a bit horrible. Yeah. Edgar, I don't know why you mentioned that, but I'm not planning to sing. Boca All-American Burger. Okay. Whoa. Oh, my U-boat. Hello. Have you been here hovering? Strawberry jam with bacon and eggs. All right. Might try that. Neil Pie, yeah. Horse meat burger scandal. Dandelion. Yeah, I'm kind of winding up now because we're over time. Non-vegan mayo. Dear, oh dear. Oh, Jimmy Walpole, did you know it's Global Scouse Day today? You kidding me? If I'd known. No, I didn't know. Pooh. Right. Okay, well, sourdough, yeah. Okay, peeps. Right. Okay, I'm at the end. Right. I'm going now. And I'm sorry that we had to empty chair Mrs. KeefCooks, but yes, I'm sure we'll be better. Yeah. Well, got to do a video tomorrow, so yeah. Okay. Jimmy, she's in bed. She's very, very tired, and yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Next month